Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night I know the movie came in bed. Just too hard, I'm staying too close. Motherfucker on the ground. Off this way, doing all the shows. I'm in that road, I don't care why.
Hello everybody, I'm back again with another upload. As I'm sure you can probably tell, we are in a new area. Let me adjust the camera a little quickly. There we go. We're in a new area. This is my closet. I decided I wanted to pick a new location for filming these, reading videos. So that's kind of why we're here. I don't want anyone to mistake the honesty corner, these videos, for the honesty corner, because they're two different things. So I chose a new location. Obviously over time I'm going to do some stuff. It's going to look a little bit different as these videos go on, but for right now this is the setup. Yeah, so don't mind this pole. I was gonna move it last week and then I forgot, so I'm gonna have to do that later, but we're already filming, so might as well just get this out the way. Okay, so today I want to share with you guys some stories that I wrote. It's gonna be in between 3 or 4, I don't know. One of the stories I'm a little skeptical about because it's very I want to say graphic, not in a sexual sense or anything, but it's graphic in the sense that I don't know, it's bad. It's not bad, but I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to read it because my mom watches these videos, and some of the things that I wrote in it are not things I would like to say, but I also want to share it, so I don't know. Well, in case I don't read the story, you can go read it on my Wattpad account. You can find me at heartsick_heroine, and I'll put it on the screen as to how you can spell it. But you can go look me up on Wattpad and just go to the only work I have posted on my account, and it's the very second part. The story I'm referring to is called I Love You. So if you want to do that, you can. I don't know if I'll read it today. If I gain the courage to, I might, but I don't think I'll read it today. So I guess we can say for sure that we have 3 short stories I'm going to read for you today. All of these I wrote within the past week, so I can't wait to share them with you all. I really like them, and I hope you do too. So I guess let's jump into it. So first story, May 10th, 2022, everything is going to be alright. Okay, once again, like every video, we gotta get in Zen, and we have to get into the story. The weather sure is nice today, huh? Lizzie's strawberry blonde hair gently sways in the light wind, almost as if it was trying to answer the question for me. Yeah, I guess, if you like the clouds flaunting their freedom in your face. Lizzie lets out a deep sigh, and I can't help but chuckle. In all the years we've known each other, I still can't get over her almost toxic positivity. If the weather is gloomy, Lizzie sees it as an opportunity for life to grow. And if it's nice, like today, then she sees it as an opportunity to relish the joys of life. Excuse me. But as I've told her time and time again, life isn't all sunshines and rainbows. Not if you're us anyway. We're not trapped, Lila. We can go back whenever we want. I push myself up onto my elbows and glare into Lizzie's ocean blue eyes. I know that, but you and I both know why we haven't gone back yet. We'd have nowhere to go. So yeah, Lizzie, we are trapped. I throw my head back in annoyance, grimacing slightly with sharp pain in the back of my head. Sighing, I close my eyes and take a deep breath, reveling in the freshness of the air. Running was never a hard thing for me, and it still isn't, but I can tell it's starting to take a toll on Lizzie. Out of the corner of my eye, I give Lizzie a quick once-over. Her hair has gotten significantly longer than either of us would have liked, and her eyes are almost always empty, like she's seeing, but her brain just isn't processing what's going on in front of her. We haven't seen a single storm in 2 weeks. That has to be a good sign, right? The last part comes in an almost desperate whisper, and I can tell Lizzie doesn't want me to say what's coming next. That's because we've traveled through 10 different states, and it's the middle of summer. I'd be surprised if we did see a storm. Lizzie sighs, and it takes everything within me to keep my eyes locked on the endless ocean of blue above me. The grass rustles, and I'm unsurprised when bright blue eyes intrude on my peaceful vision. We're not going to run forever, are we? Lizzie's voice comes from a place beyond my vision, and I sigh, her familiar floral scent doing nothing to calm me. I don't know, Liz. They still haven't found Jackie, and for all we know, I'm still the prime suspect. Maybe I was jumping the gun by running, but I couldn't risk it. I slowly pushed myself up onto my elbows, and Lizzie's eyes disappeared from view. I never thought things would go this far. One minute we were the three amigos, Jackie, me, and Lizzie. The next, Jackie's gone, and everyone in town is asking me where she is, like I knew where she went. I was just as clueless as the rest of them. I would never hurt Jackie, especially after what we'd done together. The things we hid, from our teachers, our parents, and even Lizzie. She promised me that she'd keep it all of it a secret, and I believed her. My eyes scanned over the open grassy meadow, noting my black Toyota Corolla in the distance. I have attempted to change my license plate number 3 times, but I can't change a plate that isn't mine. Lizzie scooches up beside me, resting her head on my bare shoulder. I watch as her fingers gently pluck 2 small purple flowers and quickly twist them into a small ring-like object. She gives my hand a small touch with her pointer finger, and I lift it up, unsure of what she wants to do next. Time is almost slowed as she takes my hand and places the ring on my ring finger, pushing down until it rests comfortably at the base. I look down at her with wide eyes, and she smiles at me, grasping my hand tightly in hers. As I said, the weather sure is nice today. I smile at her as she looks up into the sky, the white clouds holding a new meaning now. I'm not sure what the ring means, or what she's even talking about, but for the first time in 3 weeks, I allow myself to take a deep breath, close my eyes, and believe that everything is going to be alright. Yeah, so that was the first story. There's like no real backstory for that. Our teacher had us write a story in our classroom. Like, we had to basically take a conversation about the weather and turn it into a thoughtful conversation. And I started off with the weather sure is nice today and ended off with the weather sure is nice today. He did applaud me on that, so I was super proud about that. I don't really know what direction that story was gonna go. I kind of just wrapped it up the best way I could. I don't even know what the ending means. It's up for interpretation, however you may take that. But I enjoyed writing it, and I also enjoyed reading it. So please tell me what you thought of that one in the comments. Just in the comments for every story, just put like 1 and then put what you thought in a single word. Put the number of the story and then what you thought of it in a single word. Alright? I want to see all the words and see what words you all use to describe each story. Like, was it good? Was it bad? Was it extraordinary? Was it mediocre? Just one word for every story in the comments. And that way I can get a feel of how you feel about it too. Because obviously, I'm the writer, so I like a lot of my stories. Some I do not like. But a lot of stories I write, I'm a huge fan of. So, I also like to hear everyone else's opinions. I get a little, I can get a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensitive when it comes to my works, but I do like hearing opinions just so I can build upon myself as a writer, because I plan to turn this into a career, so it's very important that I am able to take all types of criticisms, but especially constructive. So whatever you think, I'd like to hear so I can improve upon myself as a writer. But enough of that. Alright, that was the first story. Now I have 2 more. These were written on the same day, and they're really just titled May 11th, 2022, 2 random stories I wrote in school, because that's all they really were. We had to write one story about a fight that uses like imagery and stuff to like convey the tenseness. And then the second story we had to use, I guess it was like, it had to be tense, but we had to use description. Whereas this one we're using like imagery. For this one we have to use like description to try and get the point across. So these are 2 stories that I wrote for both the imagery and description. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these as well, and let me know what you think of them in the comments. So, part 1 of these 2 stories. The fight of a lifetime. The punch came to my face like a wave in the open ocean. Inevitable. Knox's fists came at me like a rainstorm, pelting my arms and legs with the ferocity... the ferocity... Ferocity? Ferocity? I don't know. Ferocity of a lion. Cheers and jeering came from all around me, the voices echoing in my head. I would have laid here like I normally did, curled up in a ball, taking whatever pain Knox had to offer. But it's not my fault his girlfriend's neck looked so appetizing. She should have covered it up like every other girl around here. She was just asking to be bitten. Knox kicks me in the stomach, and I seize my chance to grab his leg and sink my teeth in. His blood is thick, too thick for drinking, and I spit out pieces of his jeans as Knox yelps in pain. In pain. He bit me. The bloodsucker bit me. He growls, and I take my chance to stand as all my wounds rapidly heal. I watch as my bite mark slowly disappears, the blood and meat hidden from view as skin cells rapidly replicate. Within seconds, the wound is gone. The only evidence? Subtle teeth marks in the corner of Knox's now ripped jeans. Werewolves. What can you do? Stretching my neck, I roll my shoulders as Knox lifts his fist back up. This is gonna be a long day. I'm under my breath as I prepare for the fight of a lifetime. So yeah, that one's pretty short. Not my favorite that I ever written, but I did like being able to write about a werewolf and a vampire. Huge Twilight stan because of my family. So completely unrelated, but I just had to mention it. But yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun to write about a werewolf and a vampire. I did like the part where the girlfriend got bit, though. I liked writing that. I thought it was a good part. Yeah, that was the first story. Not too long, which is good because it's my lunchtime and I'm hungry, so I'm trying to keep this on a schedule. Anyways, enough talking. Next story. But yeah, once again, put what you think in the comments. Love to hear it. Alright, final story of this episode, so to speak, is titled The End. And I don't know if I should have put a content warning for that one because it just had slight mention of blood and gore and stuff. But this one is basically about a breaking and entering. So if you're not comfortable with that subject at all, like the idea of that makes you uncomfortable, please I'll put numbers for the video. I'll see if I can get chapters for the video. Please just skip past this chapter. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable with my stories. I'm just on here to share my stories and get my work across to help uplift me as a writer. But yes, if that makes you uncomfortable, please do not stay. Don't feel like you have to. Because I don't want to, feel like I made anyone feel bad about that. So yeah, just quick warning. Just wanted to get that out of the way before we get into this. Okay. So second story, this one is titled The End, as previously said. Lily lifts up one cool finger against her lips, and I silently nod, cringing as our mother's shrill screams sound from downstairs. The fan in our room blows chilly air underneath my bed, and I shiver in my tank top and shorts. A vase breaks downstairs, and I jump as our father's muffled voice begins to plead. A gun fires, and our mom screams again as the assailant walks with large, heavy footsteps. Tears stream down my face. My body wants nothing more than to crawl from underneath the bed and run to our parents. Everything is quiet downstairs, and I bite my hand to silence the harshness of my the harshness of my breathing. There's nothing, not even a sound, and I wince as Lily's fingernails dig deep into my forearm. I'm about to climb out when we hear a loud thunk on the stairs. 1 thunk, 2 thunks, 3, 4. The thunks grow louder and closer, and I can't help the forceful beating of my heart as my death becomes more inevitable with every second. Outside, the world goes on, and people continue to live their lives as my sister and I get closer to meeting our untimely ends. A tear falls my mouth, and I can't help but lick it. For all I know, this could be my last taste of the real world, and although not favorable, it's all I have left. The salty taste stains my tongue as our bedroom door opens with a large, haunting creak. And that's it. Yep, that was it. So I'll see y'all next week. No, but those were the 3 stories I had for you all today. Once again, if you'd like to read the 4th story that I was originally going to read, it is titled I Love You. Just as a warning, it is inspired by You. So if you have any idea the nature of that show, you would kind of get the gist of what that story is about. It's inspired by that. So if you would like to read that, or that's something that interests you, once again, Wattpad, mess that up, link to my Wattpad account in the description. Just go down there and click on that. You can go check that out. But those are my 3 stories. So I really hope you enjoyed. I really enjoy doing these kinds of videos. I know I'm really awkward and weird, and I make a lot of noise with this beanbag that I'm sitting on. But I like writing, and I like to share them with you all. It just makes me so happy to know that I have an audience that actually appreciates and enjoys the content I'm putting out. I know I don't put out a lot, but the content I do put out, I enjoy making. And I appreciate you all. And thank you for 27 subscribers. I want to mention that. I got 27 subscribers as of yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty good today. That was definitely made my week, I have to say. So just thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate it. It really is. This is really helping me, I feel. And don't even worry. The content's going to be even better. Because when I go back to physical school, oh my gosh, I'm going to pump out so much. I'm going to have so much to do. So I'm super excited. But, yeah, we've been here almost 17 minutes, or about to be. So I'm just going to let you all go. I need to go eat lunch, and then I have class after this, as tradition now. So I will see you all Saturday, because I'm going to get this probably uploaded tomorrow. And I'll see you again Saturday, because I was recording a vlog this whole week. So double upload this week. I'm proud of myself. I just have to increase it. But I will see you all on Saturday. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to put your opinions of the stories in the comments. I'd love to hear them. I've been Naya Lachey. I think that's my whole greeting. Or, yeah. Okay. So, see you all in 2 days, I guess. Later.